Good morning. I am Jorgensen Cercone. I am here in Nevada City, and every Wednesday morning we come together as a community and learn about some facetry of our energy field, our emotions, how the world is changing, and we are transforming, how we're actually the transformation agents. And this morning, I had a thought come up and a feeling, something that often we, especially in America, have not been raised to really honor and understand and to work with our feeling world in very healthy therapeutic ways. So I said, today's topic is going to be anger, righteous anger. When you look, today is April. In April, okay, let's see exactly what today is. April 13th, Wednesday, April 13th, 2016. And you can see what's going on worldwide. Little mini volcanoes and seismic changes in the actual Mother Earth, but also within the infrastructure of our social demographics. We have small pockets of humans who are so ready to blow and to actually kill and hurt and be absolutely out of their minds with a huge amount of anger. We ourselves individually, from our childhood, when we feel that our own needs are overlooked, stymied, our caretakers are indifferent, or themselves angry or unable to access and even acknowledge they have feelings and stuff them and pretend they don't exist. So many of us on this path of learning who we really are finding that we have huge firewalls of anger within us, little time bombs, those little fizz bath balls that just give it a little bit of light. Where did that come from? We just, in general, we might use passive-aggressive behaviors as we go through our life and be ashamed of ourselves and upset with ourselves and feel guilty and not even know that there is this underlying insipid, red, black, energetic, molten field of unmitigated, unconscious anger that we have. This anger source was a result of man shifting his original nature that was introduced into earth as part of the Creator's divine plan for humans to have free will. At some point in history, there was a mutation, a twist, and interference with the calm, gentle beingness. And through free will, darkness, predatory, manipulation, and control came in. Now, what happens when you have control over a human soul and being and right to express and have their needs met for any length of time? It becomes a pressure. It becomes a pressure because that person can either implode and become very, very ill, sick, depressed, or explode, be passive-aggressive and explode. So today, if you're watching this, chances are through the law of attraction and resonance, you're saying, oh yeah, that's me. And it's getting worse. I'll tell you, sometimes as you get on in years and you see the inhumane treatment of the seniors in our society, of children, of the innocent, and the marginalization of women for so long, even though now it's given lip service. It is what I call the using, abusing, and discarding other humans for your own aggrandizement, addictions, to please your desires, to put more money in the bank. This is actually what this whole burning movement is about. Feel the burn. Burn off all of the false rhetoric that is promises and controlling actions that have kept people contained. You can only contain a person so long. And then decisions are made inside. No longer can I be under the reign of this tyranny. So I see social emergences in all sorts of initiatives. Some of them are pro-life, and others are absolutely angry explosions of anti-life and hurting other people. Bombs, suicide bombers, the Twin Towers being, all of these ways are the emotional flow gone into more negativity and more trauma. So if we are here attempting to make a change, and we know that we have this emotional lava and flow, which is natural, which we haven't really learned natural ways to work with it, to turn it into energy. Let's use this meditation together to take this rage at the words. When I get covered with this energy of anger, I can't even find my words. It is the permeating, fulminating energy that has to move, or you just can almost become catatonic. Take drugs, drink alcohol, smoke pot, numb it, because it'll eat you up. And if you're a kind, good person, you don't want to hurt other people. So if you have nothing good to vote for, or you have no right to protest or to speak your truth, then you numb it, or you just go into a catatonic state. So I hope by speaking about this, often I will speak about the energetic field and the issue that we're going to meditate on before we actually start the meditation, because it brings it up. The words and the thoughts and the feelings, the injustices that are so clearly perpetrated. Now, I'm going to tell you another part of the picture. There are no accidents, and through the law of attraction in this vortex of the earth, reticulating herself into a higher frequency, we must have these tectonic plates within ourselves and the earth actually smashing and crashing and breaking up the old patterns. There must be a blowing point, a crashing, a shattering. But it doesn't have to be through trauma. Through the Be the Light process, we can access the vibrational field and use our intentional consciousness energy of the highest kind, using our own divine, very, very vibrant energy to actually unplug it, to move it. Now, the interesting thing, most people, if it's unconscious, they don't know that anger is there. They will play it out, and play it out. And that's why I say everything is perfect. It's a law of attraction. And if your consciousness is holding levels of this anger, you will draw in situations and people and places that trigger it. So you say, oh my God, I am angry. So that's where it is good to feel and know and acknowledge and to bring it out and to come out of your patterning of, again, passive-aggressive. And usually if you're pointing at somebody else or making you angry, okay, then you have an attachment to controlling and having everything be just so. So the idea is we feel the anger and we move with it within ourselves to create art, to speak our truth, But also know that if you've not gone in and removed that anger, that your anger is present in your words. Just like right now, there's a little bit of pressure. There's some anger in my words. Or if you paint and you're painting red, you're painting dark, you are painting how you're feeling. Even that is perfect. Why? Because another person in anger, if that's who you're meant to work with and ignite and to open their heart and eyes to something new, they are not going to look at your little bluebird twittering and, all this and feel. They need to access the feeling point where they are vibrationally. So nobody's wrong. If we're all vortexing and going home anyway, we're all on different parts of the path. And we attract and we get to decide, how does it feel for me to always be expressing this anger through my art and all this angst? And sometimes we'll see an artist who starts out very anti-everything. And then over time, look at Madonna, look at Cher, just very sensual and certain vibrations and dealing with this and that. And then eventually they become this more moderate, kind, gentle, acknowledging through life experiences. A lot of men in their 60s, I remember my father, he was kind of just move through. He'd say, live hard, live fast, die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. Okay, well, he pretty much did that. But in his 60s, when he wasn't so handsome and swashbuckling, you could see there was a twinkle and a softness in his eyes and a sadness that had taken him so long to open and soften his heart and sit down and talk to his children in a beautiful, respectful, one-on-one way, which he did not get from his parents. So we are improving upon our parents. My mother always said, isn't that great? My kids are so perfect over me. But that's important because we always want to improve upon the last generation, right? Also, my father would say, be careful of the words you say. Keep them soft and sweet. You never know from day to day which words you'll have to eat. Well, I would like to say that if you're saying angry words or expressing yourself, good, just tell somebody. Truly, it's none of your business what I think about you, and it's none of my business what you think about me. I am running my own show, and you are helping me learn about areas in my triggers. We don't dump on other people. We don't make them wrong. We don't label them. Our mind does all the time, and we talk to other people. I mean, we're human after all. And just know that truly, nobody is wrong. Nobody is bad. Some of us have volunteered in this lifetime to wear a black cape to say, hello, little girl, where in your entire energy field is lurking mistrust. I am going to be that dastardly being to challenge you, to learn to recognize predatory behavior, mistruth, and then you can choose how to deal with me. If you tell me that I'm bad or I'm manipulating you, guess what? I am going to throw a whole wrath of things on you to see if you can hold your truth. My job is just to ignite and to invite you to go into this stage of speaking the truth, where it is just that. It's not personalized. It's not attacking. It is an absolute truth of love for humanity and moving forward. So this sounds like a tall order, but it's exactly why you're watching this video. There's a part of you that wants to not be so angry anymore, not have to speak with other people in an antagonistic, pressurized way. I remember years ago, my friend said, Jan, do you want to join Beyond War? And I said, what? I said, that's just so fantasy to think that you could just think of beyond war, create and imagine and feel that there's no more war. I said, it's better to go out and protest, be against something. Think about that. That pressure of being against something. What does that do? It doesn't get it moving and vortexing. By working with the energetic principles within ourselves and through this meditation process, our ability to blanket and hold other living, moving things, people, places, and things to the highest degree of non-interference, that it is their highest good to have this experience, and that you feel there is a contract, and that there is that there is a call to work with the energy field in ways that are moving towards resolution of more benevolent goodness and kindness on earth. So even those are judgment calls, because from heaven they're looking down and there's no right or wrong. It's vortexing cleaner, higher, vibrant energies that support connection with spirit. And again, more benevolent. So you can see, as I am speaking about this, again, there's no finger pointing. There's no right or wrong. The finger always points back to yourself. If you're pointing out to someone else, 3 fingers point back. You still have triggers. If each of us worked on our own triggers, voila! A peaceful, vibrant society, just co-creating in a magical way. So we are going to start with ourselves. Now the good part is, once you have your vibrant, aligned energy field, through a quantum field of entrainment, these higher vibrations actually go out through your words and your artwork, and even your thinking has an energetic form, and guess what? It bathes everything else, and your energy field is 1,000 times more activating and energizing out into the world than to someone who is not doing these energetic processes. So let's get to work. Go ahead and take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Beautiful. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We place a hold-on of balance over our entire energy field. And just start feeling into, since we've been talking about injustices and anger, feel the pulse of any sense of anger. Along with anger comes all those layers of disappointment, rejection, heartbreak, the feeling of it isn't fair, why did this happen to me, this bad person, this bad group. We might give a face to this anger. Why did I even have to be born anyway? This goes back to the original separation from the Creator when you were born here. There is a sense of abandonment into this morass. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And I want to reassure you that what you are feeling now, you can let go of. You do not have to carry this anger. We can release this anger to the deepest, highest degree that is perfect for you in this moment. Think about that. And ask yourself, are you ready to let down the grievances that cause this wall of anger? Anger pushes other people away. It causes separation. It is a block to intimacy. It is a block to receiving, which is a key to love, giving and receiving. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And now we have accessed this pool of anger. And we see how we have projected it out into the world, out there. But come back in and feel in your body that vibration and that pulse of your own layers of anger. We call in our spirit family, the beings of light, and we ask that we be shown images and feelings how in other lifetimes we have been the perpetrator. Let's change that word perpetrator to teacher, facilitator of our lessons that made us so high and mighty and perfect in this lifetime of wanting everybody else to be perfect. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth and look at the faces that you have worn in other lifetimes. Notice it is the same pure core of a divine being. But you were acting out, perhaps stealing other people's money, hurting them, being abusive, unkind. And now imagine, can you judge yourself if that's all you knew in that lifetime? And if you did not experience love and kindness, and that's what you had scripted to learn in that lifetime, can you forgive yourself in all of your previous lifetimes in this lifetime when you have carried manipulative, predatory, greedy, inhumane energies, thoughts, beliefs, and actions? Repeat after me. I ask and intend to release my shame for the times that I have been controlling and used people and abused them for my own agenda. I release these vibrations from every cell of my body and from my entire timeline, my conscious and my subconscious memory. I remove these vibrations from my heart, my lungs, and my throat. I release any of these behaviors and patterns that I have picked up from my own family in this lifetime, or other authoritative beings were just doing what they thought was right. So go ahead and take a deep breath, and on this out breath, just release. This condemnation that we have been part of is actually within us. I release my self-condemnation for the times that I have let myself and the Creator down for the highest form of my truth. I release this from my conscious and my subconscious memory, from my cellular and intracellular memory. I am claiming that I am done with these behaviors and thoughts and energy fields. I replace these old vibrations with a new awareness that I have choice, and that this new spaciousness allows for a new vibration to come in of relief that everyone else is moving just perfectly on their timeline, doing just what they're meant to do in this moment. I release all judgment of other beings' actions and behaviors. And so it is. So now, to assist us, we're just going to bring through some higher vibrational energies. more in alignment with our true self, by asking that the Creator begin to just make a beautiful formula of vibrations that will assist us in our new thought forms, in our new awareness of non-separation, of allowance, of loving the core of every human being, no matter what cape, hat, or play part acting they are in the world scenario now. This formula is effervescent and life-changing, so brilliant. So let this beautiful light from the Creator come down and hover over the top of our heads in a brilliant ball. And now let it begin to permeate and melt down into your skull. And just receive this light. Because it's real, we're using our creative imagination and intention to reboot our nervous system to calm, peace, self-acceptance, and allowance. Knowing there is a huge, bigger divine plan, and the best hope we have for changing Earth is changing ourselves. So let this light just pour down into your body. Let it release any tension. And it actually is like a clear liquid balm that cools the anger. The anger that resides in the deep, deep, deep muscular system. The anger of the tendons holding together the bone joints. That all parts of yourself feel stretched and open and releasing the heat of anger and rage out of your body now. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. There is nothing to push. There is nothing to effort. There is nothing to separate and label. It is all just energetic flows. We ask and intend as that we continue imbibing and embodying these high frequency energies, we innervate and activate that our words are inclusive and kind and loving, even those that we had previously labeled as troublemakers and predators. That we extend to them an invitation in the energetic field to put down their sword, to feel safe and to feel connected with the Creator themselves in the right timing for them. Just feel all of this moving through your body. It is a very powerful, powerful movement. You might feel a little bit hesitant to let go of so much at once because it does have like a heavy grounding feeling. But we are replacing this with a vibration that is flowing and moving with grace and ease through the world. Just feel and imagine that everything is flowing and moving in grace and safety in your body, and that you are bringing a drop of this potent vibrational energy out into your home, your community, and the world. Know that this is a very important invitation that you're extending out to the world through your own allowance of this process. Let it keep flowing through the body. And notice or imagine, to what degree am I actually letting go? 10%, 20%, 50%, and go ahead for another 10% of release. Deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth. Just letting go and releasing. and bringing in the vibration that I am safe, I am resourced, there is no competition, all is well. As we release this anger down to the deepest, heaviest pool of it within our being now. Don't worry, it's not scary. You're just doing a little reconfiguration. And now you don't have to go through all those old avoidant behaviors of this anger, pretending you're nice or you feel good when you're really enraged. You're cleaning house. Who wants to clean house? Not too many people love cleaning house. Once it's clean, so just allow this energetic vacuum to go through your body very, very deeply. Interesting, you can hear a vacuum downstairs, very loud. Someone is mirroring our activities. That's the universe helping us out. And just imagine that the universe is helping everybody out all the time. It's giving us just what we need so that our play goes smooth. Perfect. Everything is transpiring to help you remember your right to be who you are in your wholeness of your divinity. Everyone. So you can energetically embrace and acknowledge that this is all one big theater play here on earth. And you are awakening to that aspect. And so it truly becomes a divine play. Your life can become more about play, playing your part as a mentor to others for transitioning out of victim mentality and anger. So I've been talking through all this because it does take a while for this energy to really move. A lot of anger harbors in the neck, the shoulders, back of the head. Allow it to be removed. We ask that our divine helpers here peel and remove until we are becoming transparent. We ourselves have nothing to hide. Anytime we were pointing our finger out, we were hiding something and protecting our own. So just let it go deep now. Your stomach maybe is letting go and relaxing and calming and coming to a very deep place of peace now. We are letting go and we are coming to a deeper pool now that is filling with the vibration of peace and acceptance. Excellent. So all of that red and black and gray is now being reformulated into gold. Bring in the vibration. The highest vibration is the golden color, the golden substance. So you are becoming a golden light being. Let this energy go out the bottom of your feet, connect down into the earth grid powerfully, and now let it come up through your legs, bathing you up into your abdomen, and homogenizing and healing any part of you that has been fractalizing because you haven't felt safe or resourced or angry about that. Settle in that Mother Earth is here with everything you need. And this golden resonance is an attraction field to allow all that you need and more to come to you, because you're not pushing it away anymore. So just let all this energy light up within your torso, your arms, your fingers, your neck, your head. And now send this energy back up to source, acknowledging that you have now completed a circuitry and you have allowed your own electromagnetic field to be a change agent here for Earth. Take one last integrating deep breath and just move. That was a lot of energy to move, so you might want to move your arms and your legs. Take a breath, tap your chest. Oh, that was the whole body. It was like an inner massage, an inner workout, a very powerful inner workout of our energetic fields. Whoa. It's called anger yoga. Okay, my friends, we're going to bring this meditation to a close. I hope it's brought up a lot of really wonderful images and shifts for you. And of course, the process continues. So be gentle on yourself and witness when things do pop up, that when you're quick to judge or go into a state of alienation or separation, just go back in. Let it go. I'm Jan Jorgensen Cercone at Sound and Light Healing Arts. See you next week.